Most golfers think that their slice, their weak contact, or losing 20 to 50 yards is all because of their swing. But in reality, it often comes down to one simple thing, and that is what your trail hand is doing on the golf club. So in this video, I'm going to show you the #1 trail hand mistake that's quietly destroying your power and consistency. And I'm going to show you the simple fix that gives you instant control over the club face. So let's dive right in. Let's break down the most common issue that I see with the trail hand. And this affects beginners, high handicappers, and even a lot of single digit players as well. And that big mistake is the trail hand slipping too far underneath the grip. When the trail hand gets too far underneath the club, a chain reaction happens. The face opens early, the wrist folds incorrectly, you add unintentional loft, and you lose all the ability to compress the golf ball. That's the root cause many times of that big slice, that thin shot, that occasional shank, and even costing you 20, 30, and 50 yards without you even realizing it. When you do this, you might feel like the club is slipping, or like you have to overuse your trail hand to square the club at impact. That leads to flipping, casting, early release, all the things that you try to do to correct the swing, when really the grip is what caused it in the first place. So let's talk about fixing that trail hand. Now let's walk through that simple fix that instantly improves control, your contact, and power. And by the way, guys, I've left a free grip guide in the description box below. It walks you through exactly how to grip the club. Be sure to grab that before you leave. So start with your lead hand. And I cover this all in my free golf grip guide in the description box below. So I'll keep this quick and short. But really, you want to have the grip sitting in the fingers, having 2 to 3 knuckles showing, and pressure no more than maybe 4 to 5 out of 10. What this does is it sets the foundation so that your trail hand can do its job during the swing. Now you want that trail hand on the side and not under. And this is really that magic move. Instead of placing your trail hand under the club, rotate it so it sits more on the side. And what this does is it matches more of the face angle, it improves your wrist hinge, it also reduces that tension in the trail arm, and it keeps that club face square even longer. So you're probably going to feel like your hands are now working together instead of fighting each other. And now all you really need to do is place that lifeline of your trail hand right over the thumb of that lead hand. This creates that connection so that your hands move as one piece together throughout the swing. And that trail hand pressure should feel like a 3 out of 10 at address and maybe a 5 or 6 out of 10 at the top. If the trail hand squeezes too hard, a lot of times your wrist can lock up, your takeaway gets disconnected, and your swing path shifts outside in. So the softer that trail hand, the easier it is to create that speed later in the swing. So to summarize, feel like you're shaking hands with the target. I want your trail hand to feel like you're shaking hands with the target and you're not scooping underneath the club. And next, you want your palm matching the club face. If your palm faces the sky, the face opens. If your palm faces the target, the face stays square. And then what you can do is you can try the side hold pressure test. Hold the club with only your trail hand, lift it up slightly, and you should feel secure but not tight. These small feels create a huge difference in your grip, in your confidence, but also in your ball flight as well. And again, I break this all down for you in my free grip guide in the description box below. It walks you through step by step on how to grip the club. Be sure to grab that before you leave. And let me know in the comment section below, like, what grip issue do you struggle with the most? Is it the trail hand slipping? Is it too much pressure? Is it a lead hand being too weak? Let me know. Your comment helps me create my next video for you. And if you want a step-by-step structured program for improving ball contact, consistency, check out my academy. I'll leave a link in the description box below. And now that you know this trail hand technique, the next video that you're going to want to watch is right here. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Do you know that 90% of all golfers make huge mistakes when it comes to gripping the golf club? Gripping the club is so easy if you know how to do it right, yet so many golfers get it completely wrong. And it's by far one of the most important elements of a good golf swing. So in today's video, I'm going to share 2 common mistakes that I see golfers making when gripping the golf club. So let's get right into the content. And if this is your first video, welcome. My name is Mario. I'm a scratch golfer, and on this channel, I give you tips, strategies, and techniques on how to improve your golf game. Before we get into the mistakes, I think it's important for you to understand why the grip is so important in the first place. And that's because your grip is the only connection that you have to the golf club. And if it's off, everything in the swing has to compensate. That's why so many swing mistakes actually start with how you're holding the golf club. Having a proper grip controls the club face angle, it helps you square the club at impact, and it helps you rotate the club properly on the way back. It can fix slices, it can fix hooks, even fat shots. So if you can get this grip thing right, you're gonna notice your swing is gonna feel so much smoother. So mistake number one, and I see this mistake all the time, and that is having too strong of a grip. You might be like, whoa, wait, what's a strong grip even mean? Well, a strong grip is when both hands are rotated too far to the right, which can lead to strong hooks or even pushes if the timing isn't perfect. One thing that you need to understand is that how you hold the club right from the starting position, as in like when you address the ball, that starting position has a huge impact on the rest of your swing. And by the way, guys, if you want a free step-by-step guide on how to grip the club properly, I'll leave a link in the description below. It's a completely free 10-step guide with visuals and images on how to properly grip the club. It'll help you tremendously. So let's take a look at what a strong grip actually looks like. If your lead hand is pointed to the ground when you set up to the ball, your grip is too strong. Now compare the image on the left to the image on the right. Notice how the back of the palm is pointed to the ground rather than slightly pointed up. This position will allow for proper club rotation during the backswing. So the next time you're setting up to the ball, take a second and look at the back of your right hand for a right-handed golfer and figure out where it's pointed. Is it at the ground or is it pointed slightly up? And take a look at your left hand as well. How many knuckles can you see when you look down at your left hand? Can you see more than 2 to 3 knuckles? If so, your grip is probably too strong. All right, and mistake number 2. But before I go into it, if you like this video, do me a favor and hit that like and subscribe button so you don't miss out on any content that I release to help you play better golf. So mistake number 2, and I see this one just as often, and that mistake is having too weak of a grip. And if you don't know what a weak grip is when both hands are turned too far to the left, and it often causes slices and a lack of power because the club face quickly rotates open on the way back and tends to stay open through impact. So take a look down at your lead hand the next time that you're playing. Can you see all 4 knuckles? If so, you've got too weak of a grip. You should only be able to see about 2 to 3. So now that you have an understanding of common mistakes, I want to share 2 very common grip styles out there today, starting with the interlock grip. Well, I've got a video that I'll queue up for you here next on exactly that topic that you definitely don't want to miss out on. And as a quick reminder, be sure to grab my 10-step guide on how to properly grip the club. It's called Grip It Like a Pro. There's a link in the description below. So go ahead and grab that. Make sure that you don't leave this video empty-handed. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.